Hey, Leanne, whenever you're ready, hit that button. We can start the show. Everybody ready?
We've been ready.
Okay, you've been ready.
We've
All right,
been
Leanne.
live.
We, again, a couple things that happened. Leanne, we need to count down three, two, something to alert us that we're because this is crazy. Last week we found out about this bearded man you messed with by mistake that we weren't supposed to have out there because we were live and didn't know. You gotta let us know, okay? We gotta fix this. We gonna fix. I'm sorry, everybody, for her when she does this. It makes us look like we're not ready. We were ready. We were waiting for her. Never mind. Anyway, so everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Nothing But
Answers.
a place to come to get all the answers that you need. We have all the answers. If you listen, somebody here has an answer for you. Again, might not be right, but we're gonna have an answer. All we're saying is we got answers. Okay, we can answer any question, any question. What you do it is your business. But let's get
Mm, mm,
let's talk about it. Doc, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Did you do
Yeah.
anything festive yesterday for days of
Uh,
children day?
I cooked a lot.
Okay.
That's what I
Okay, nice.
did. Yes, I
Nice,
cooked a
nice.
lot over the 2 days, and then had some family here. So that was nice. That was nice.
Okay. Any
Day I
help cooking?
just chill.
Any help?
Hmm?
Did you do all the cooking
Oh
yourself? Any
yeah,
help?
yeah. Erica helped.
Okay, nice.
Even Kaden did little stuff.
Oh.
Listen, we're getting everybody in action. Oh,
Yes,
let's
yes.
go.
Oh.
Hey, and nice to see you, Brenda. How are you doing? Welcome back, Brenda.
Thank you. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. How about you? Anything yesterday?
I did. I spent some time with family. I
Okay.
went to my nieces and ate a lot. I,
Ate a
I,
lot, right?
I won't say what I ate.
This is why we titled this one "I'm Full." That's the name of this episode is "I'm Full."
I'm
'Cause
full. Okay.
I'm
Ooh.
full.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
how about you, Ruth? How are you doing?
Same thing. Echo the same thing. Cooking marathon, eating marathon. I'm a little lethargic because I don't eat like that normally. But good stuff. Family time. Still have my youngest with me here. Uh, with the 24-hour kitchen that never closes while he's here.
Hey Dre.
I'm like, stay
Hey,
away
pull
for
a seat
2
up.
hours.
Tell him
No,
pull a seat up.
I told him. He's like, get away from me. He locked the
Pull,
door. He's out.
pull a seat up.
He said, I don't even want to hear anything you all are saying. But good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks, D. How about you?
um, I'm well. Definitely ate not as much as it sounds like you guys did.
Really?
Uh, but it was cool. Fried a turkey, you
Mm.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, we get right over here. Um,
I
but that's
tell
it.
you.
Lilo, how about you? How was your Killed Indians Day?
Oh, why I gotta be all that when it's my turn?
Right.
Uh,
But it was good. I had fun. Regulated things, telling people what to do. You know, tasting things, making sure everything's right.
mm,
It's a hard job.
mm.
Somebody had
Sounds
to do it.
very difficult.
Yeah, and I was there to oblige and
Okay.
run family games.
Nice.
Okay.
That sounds
Sounds,
like fun.
Fun.
sounds
Hmm.
very fun. A lot of tasting and things. Brenda, real fast, how did your event go?
It went really well. The people that signed up came
Okay.
and
Nice.
they all participated in all the activities, shared, and even stated that they found value in it. So it went really well.
Okay, that's great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Next time we'll coordinate and hopefully we all can get out and participate. Uh, Healing is always something we want to do, and being in a safe space to do that, that's always welcome. Not like the space here.
Real.
We
Nothing
want it
safe
to be.
about it.
Yeah,
Nothing safe.
sometimes it's not as safe as we want it to be. But it's mostly Leanne's fault. I don't want to say any names.
That's a
But
shame.
Leanne, do we have a letter for this week?
No, we don't. We do not.
Great job. Great job.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
do.
you, because people are not, they're not reaching out for this help. I guess we didn't solve everybody's help. Usually they tune in and get the help they need, and they're able to, their life is improved. They're able to move on. See what happens, guys? People's lives are getting improved in here. One show at a time.
That is laughable, Brenda. It is.
I don't know what's funny. I must have missed it. These are all truths. Okay, Leanne, what do you got for this week?
It's a Freaky Friday.
Okay. Somebody said, ooh, what was the ooh for?
Who's switching with whom?
Right?
Very interesting. Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Let your freak flag fly.
Fly.
All right, so what we doing with this Freaky Friday?
Give me a second here.
Dang, Ruth then pulled her shirt. She said, ooh.
I gotta get my shirt ready for this one.
Brenda said she thought she was flashing before.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Brenda.
Okay.
Yeah, ready the roof pull out the fan.
So how do you know that
Cool down.
The fan is never too far away.
Here it is, Brenda. We ready.
how do you let your partner know that you're a freak?
Oh wow.
Do you
Getting right to it, huh?
Yeah.
No game.
Questions.
You have all the answers.
Yeah, how to let your partner know that you're a freak?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, like, hey, can you come over?
I mean, if you listen to the music today, you just say it. I'm a freak.
You just pull it out. Hey, listen, what you want to do?
It seems like it's acceptable to just say it.
You're right, Doc. You're right.
With a little bit of music behind you.
A little bit of music. Hey, anything with a little bit of music behind you is acceptable. Okay, let's see. That's really it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you see what he's
that's what he
posting?
thinks. Yeah,
That's what he
she's
thinks.
seductive. She easily enjoy teasing, shy, innocent in public, playful smile,
okay.
seductive look.
That's easy, right?
Okay, that's easy enough. I got that covered.
Wow,
I never knew.
wow.
You're a freak.
Right?
So don't get mistaken and think she's a freak because she smiled at you from this guy. Because this is he smiled and you thinking, oh, that's a seductive. No, that might just be hello.
Don't get it all twisted.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I think we need a little bit more than a smile and a playful look. That might mean she's not interested. She don't know how to say it. Okay, we gotta. Very interesting. I think so. Do we think it's? I know it used to be more like, if a woman was, we'll say, promoted her sexuality, was looked as bad, right? The men really didn't. She'd be called out of her name. She wouldn't be a freak. She'd be something else. Start with H. Garden tool. Like they wouldn't think of her necessarily as a good thing. They were, do we think that's changed? That narrative has changed at all? I mean, like Doc said,
No,
the kind
because
of the music. Go ahead, yeah.
society norms might influence how openly women express freaky behavior, while men may feel more societal pressure to engage in them, potential potentially the leading to a um
So I don't agree with that. I mean, I understand that's something that was said that was used to be, but again, like you said, if we listen to the music right now, these women out here are saying what they want, what they gonna do, backwards, forward, and it doesn't. I don't know anybody like, "Ew, turn it off." She's a, you know. I haven't had that experience, so I'm wondering if that is changing a little bit. If it's I guess because it's being so normalized that it is almost being forced to change that view of people like that. Like they can be.
Well, what about
Right.
from a man's perspective? Because the women are saying it, but how do you think the man looks at the woman when she does say it?
But that's what it said. I don't know of anyone like turn it off. She's don't listen to that music of that hoe. I didn't hear that. Mega, if you see Mega on, be like, okay, bongo, bong, 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 get it? Like so. So I don't know if the narrative is necessarily changing. Like again, I'm not, and with this this is very anecdotal, right? This is around what I'm seeing. I'm not in a lot of spaces, so I don't know. But I still haven't seen anyone really really against this, Glorilla. She's out here. These people out here. You don't really see it as much, right? We don't see people coming at them. There's always going to be some that like, this is that next Cardi B. But for the most part, people are like loving the music, loving the videos, loving what they're talking about. So that's why I really wonder: is it changing somewhat? And this is. I feel it may be a little bit. Now I don't know if that's translating to your day to day though. I don't know if.
Well, I was going to say, is that translating to relationships? Do you want your person acting or being that way? Is that okay? Is that also the norm? Like,
I think the norm has always been you want your girl to be something until you get her. Then you don't want her to be anything anymore.
Well, what's this saying? Lady in the streets or something? Lady in the streets and a freak in the bed?
When you like a lot of times how you met her, you want her to change after you get her. Like you love that in the beginning when she was wearing that short skirt or dress, or she was out there at the club twerking it, and you're like, oh, look at that one. That's what got your attention. Her shaking that butt. Now when you get her, you don't want her to do that anymore.
Right.
So I do believe that that may not have changed where you want it until you get it, and when you get it, you don't want her to do those things anymore. You're like, I got you.
You don't mind maybe in private versus.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Behind closed doors, you still want it.
The freak in the bed thing. Yes.
Well, how freaky in the bed is she getting? Because that might be a problem too. Where you learn that at?
Yeah, because I was thinking when we talked, I think that was last week when we talked about that. Like a man might not want to do certain things to his wife versus somebody that he's just sleeping with in the streets.
Right.
Or he might.
He might, right. It could be either way. I'm just saying that depending on who they are, they may be like, whoa, wait a minute, you ain't supposed to do that. But
you tell them you researched it. There's research out there. Seriously, you research anything you want to learn.
Tell us.
That's right.
Nobody's a champ the first 3 times, right? Nobody's a champ. So
I do research. You do research.
Yeah, research. Even through research, you need practical to see how it works in the field. And if you're an expert,
you practice on your mate.
You ain't never listen. Research ain't never turned into being perfect. You had to have a lot of trial and error.
There's a lot of simulated ways to learn things.
That's a damn lie, because that is, again, you got to try it in real life. They practice stuff in war, but when real life situations, it's still different. So your practice is still going to be. You should still be fumbling around with you. She got that. The whole thing disappeared. First time.
A little fumbling, but you
come with experience, right?
Say again.
I said we come with experience. We've had other relationships. We've done other things.
Right. I get it. But sometimes, how much experience do you have? You had too much experience. Listen, sometimes you can be overqualified for this job. I'm gonna let you know.
Oh, really? How so?
Right?
The experience you have makes you way overqualified for this job. You done had way too much experience.
But isn't that a double standard? You want her to know what she's doing and be, and then, what does that mean? Where did you learn that? Which one do you want?
You could want both, but not a lot of any. Like, I don't need you being
a lot
expert in everything. If you come in and show me a whole bunch of everything new, you're fired. This job, again, you're overqualified for this job.
So you got to pretend that you don't know.
Yes, Doc, that's what I'm
and
hearing.
That becomes the problem when you're not being you 100%.
You got to fumble a little bit, Doc, not be so maybe like, I don't know. I'm not even going to go into detail with that, but
listen, no detail needed. I'm saying it depends on the person,
Okay.
Teach me. I want to learn. Show me whatever you got.
Here are some signs that she's a freak. Listen up, yo. If you don't see these signs, I don't know what to tell you. I'm about to lay it on you. Let you know what signs to look for. Listen up. Number 1, if she has strict parents, had strict parents, grew up in a strict, family background, household. Listen, yo, she definitely a freak. Trust me. Number 2, if her name ends with the letter A, especially if it's pronounced again, she gonna have you clamped up. You might as well run. For real. Number 3, last but not least, most time if she's heavily involved in the church.
He's talking about one girl he met.
Right.
Again,
one girl.
I mean, right. It's some things that are in her too, but
she was raised in the church and her name ended A. One woman.
Right.
Turned him out.
I don't know. I see some names. I see some A's on the screen, some I's on the screen right now. All I'm gonna say is that only thing I would say with him, how to spot a freak. Sometimes it really depends on who you are, right? Because you can bring it out of somebody, or make it comfortable enough for them to bring it out, right? And I will say that, it's up to the person to make the person feel comfortable enough. At least they're full beast, and I'm here to make you comfortable. I want all you got.
No, you don't.
I want all you got. Show me all your freakness. Let it loose. We're gonna do this together. No, but really, I know in conversation with guys, sometimes like, this girl was this, and this girl was this, and I'm like, I don't know that experience. Like, most people do anything you want if you make them comfortable enough, right? So I don't know.
Nah, that ain't true.
No, that is
anything
true.
You want.
No, yeah, no, pretty much anything.
Yeah, no.
Women, if a woman likes you enough, you can get her to do anything.
That's not true.
That's true.
No,
that is absolutely true.
Absolutely,
all women have done some things for some dude that they really like that they probably wouldn't do for somebody else that they didn't like as much. I know you're gonna say no. It's okay.
No,
we stop the cap. We can really, you know what I mean? But
you can press the button all you want.
Yeah, you saying.
But again, I know if a woman really, because usually women like men differently. They like us by doing things. So the more they like you, the more they'll do.
I think guys are like that too, though. They'll be like, I don't do such and such and such. But for you, they might do that thing.
Right. Listen, it could be true. I can't speak to that. I don't know that side, right? I just know that women, for the most part, if they really like you, the more they like you, the more they'll do. The more she's into you, the more she'll do. When you're dropping her off at work with her car, she really likes you. That's because she likes you. When she has to wait for you to pick her up in her car,
that's crazy.
She likes you, right? When you're living at her house, rent free, she likes you. So things it contingent upon how much she likes you, and like Doc may say, it may go both ways. I I can't speak to men, but Doc said it can be. But I know the more someone likes you, the more you get. You can probably do. Right? Because I hear it all the time. Huh?
I agree with that.
Thank you for being
I'm
honest.
not saying I'll do any and everything, but if I'm into you, then I'm open. I do have some standards.
Right.
We're
breaking them standards down.
I
want whatever your standards are. I want to do those things that you said you're not
I
going
do
to do.
have some standards, but I agree. If I'm into you and you bring something to the table, if it's not crazy, okay.
Yeah.
What they bringing to the table?
Oh.
So yeah.
That's usually what's being brought to the table. Some nice hard.
So let me ask you though.
Okay.
So we're together, I'm really into you and I'm open, I'm trying new things. Does that automatically make me a freak?
What is a freak?
Well, that's about to say. I want what is considered a freak, and that's, I guess, subjective. Depends on the person.
Or because I was gonna say, or is that I'm just a freak for you? I'm not a
right
general freak.
A freak of the streets.
I might do something freaky with you.
Right. It's real.
Right.
That's a real thing. Because I know guys like, a girl never did this for me. I know, like, really?
Mm.
They don't do that for you? They all do it for me. It's very interesting.
You know what?
No,
I'm just saying, these are conversations that were had.
Oh my goodness.
And I think it's how comfortable you're making her to do these things, right? Is we're even getting her in a position to do it or making it. So I do believe sometimes, I know guys, but girls don't do this. Certain girls don't do this. I'm like, they all do it. I haven't had one that didn't. Independent of race, color, creed, religion, whatever. It depends on you sometimes. Except for with Leanne, who says no. Leanne, the right beard.
Things I'm not doing.
The right beard.
Right beard, wrong beard. Ain't happening.
Right beard. I
Certain
hear the
things
tough
just
talk.
ain't happening.
I hear the tough talk. Right beard is going down. That thing you say you ain't gonna do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
But that's real because there are guys who mess around with other women because she won't do this. Like she won't.
Yeah, and I call him a weak guy because he couldn't get her to do it.
Wow.
He's a loser. He lost the game. She won.
That was like manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not manipulation. Well, maybe it is. I'm just saying you got. Well, no, wait. I think that we have needs, and if we need you to do something, you don't want to do it both ways. That could present a problem. So you got to figure out how to get to that.
Bye.
Whatever it may be. So we all can be happy. Because if you're not really being satisfied because he's not doing what you want him to do, whatever it is, it can be rubbing your kneecap. If he ain't rubbing your kneecap, you're not satisfied. What we doing here? At a certain point, you're gonna be like, I'm tired of doing this. It's not really meeting my needs. Rub my kneecap. You know what I mean?
My kneecap.
Oh, see now you judging. You're judging now.
You can't rub your own kneecap. I'm just wondering.
You can, but you can rub your own everything, but it feels better sometimes when mouse do it. What are you talking about?
Listen, I'm on the end. Certain things are off the table.
Oh my God.
Things are non-negotiable.
Right?
There's nothing off the table. And there's nothing non-negotiable.
There is.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there are some
not.
things. Yes, there are.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
Like what?
For you.
Where does your freak stop at? What is one of these? Not for you guys, just in general. What do you think are some freak things that are off the table?
An extra person, a third person.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't think about it in that sense, but I can see that.
I mean, I've seen people say who they would never do that have done that too.
Right. But the extra person, I can see that's
that's too far.
Yeah, that's too far. Yeah, that's too far. I'm talking about between the two people. That's what I'm talking about. So extra person. Yeah. So what are some other things you think would be off the table for a lot of people?
Putting bodily fluids in places they don't belong.
I don't know. What places don't they belong? I'm confused. I know they belong everywhere.
Wow. Oh wow.
Is that because you can't control yourself?
Right? What is that?
If something can be filled, we're going to fill it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my. Oh my.
Now, it depends what type of bodily fluids we're talking about too, right? Like I'm not talking
Okay,
about.
see, you draw a line too, right?
I'm not talking about no urine or no number one.
That's
Well,
that's
there you
something that
go.
some people like though.
Right, but I'm saying so necessarily. Well, what would be something that people wouldn't do? I think, from my understanding, everybody get peed on in the shower. That's what I was told.
Huh?
All women were peed on in the shower.
What was that?
All women were peed on at least in the shower.
That's not
like,
true.
hey, you in the shower? I'm feeling you.
No. And I'm not sucking nobody's toes. I mean, personally, I don't know what other people do,
Hey,
but
Ruth,
I'm not sucking nobody's toes.
Hey, I forget you do bring up some good points. You do bring. There are some shit we don't do. You're right. I got to now agree.
I'm just not sucking your toes.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
sorry.
not.
We go all the way to the ankle, and then we gonna stop. That's all you get. I can't.
Yeah. Yep. I agree 100%. 100%. That
you
is
see some of these toes out here? No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta wear socks and shoes. You want me to do what? I guess we're gonna break up.
You gotta wear socks with your flip flops.
Oh, absolutely. Don't be walking around the house with them
you
things
caught
out.
Something, right?
I tell them, don't walk around the house with them things out. You better cover them things up. Yeah, feet are terrible. I agree. Good. Hey, yeah, there you go. I agree with that.
That's just
100%.
my one example. Look,
that's one that is real. Very interesting. Is there anything else you think that there's out there that people are really not? That's a real one. That toes one for me is real.
That one's real. But let me think.
I think once you start getting into the kinks,
What kinks? I think that they can, outside of something that would be like I'm a pin something to you or something like that. It may be depending on what the kinks are, because what is kink? Because kink to some people maybe just be regular. So right. What kind of kinks are you talking, Leanne?
Pretty much bondage.
So bondage, do you mean like tying your hands up, or are we talking about tying you down bondage wise?
Yeah.
I think tying somebody's hands up I would do. I could tie your hands up. You can't tie me up.
That's what I was about to say. You do all that talking.
Yeah, I listen. I don't need to be tied up. I have PTSD. We were slaves, so I don't want to be tied up again. Like,
oh Lord,
can't do that. But I will tie you up if you like to be tied up. So your bondage is tough. I mean, plus I get like claustrophobic, so I can't be restricted like that. That's a whole nother thing. This ain't even what we were started out doing. This is a whole different feeling. I can't get into this, if you know what I mean.
What about choking?
I was thinking of that one too.
Yeah, nah, you're
not choking me.
Too mad pissed off one day, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, but that might feel good.
No.
It's like two feelings at the same time. That's I can get that.
No.
You know what? Yeah, so I don't understand choking, to be honest. And it feels like I'm killing you, and I don't like that feeling. I'm murdering you, so choking ain't really my thing.
Unless you had a bad argument.
Oh God.
Might, you know what I mean? Shut up. Yeah, choking.
The safe word doesn't work that day.
You can't talk if you're choking.
Right, nothing.
Yeah, choking is different. I mean, people like it, and it's supposed to be a feeling that comes with it. I mean, if she wanted me to choke her, I might put my hands on her neck. But then she'd be like, "Do harder." And I'm like, "I'm gonna come. I'm done. We're done. I'm gonna get mine. Go choke yourself." Choking is wild, right?
You don't like being thrown up against the wall either, though.
Oh, that's right.
Well, if a girl could throw me against the wall, we have problems. That's a strong woman. I might need to rethink this whole thing.
Being extra freaky is a symptom of a larger issue. To be politically correct, hypersexual activity is a symptom of a larger issue. And I'm here to warn you that if you do not get that under control, whether that underlying issue be childhood trauma, inadequacy, insecurity, or whatever the case it may be, it will have larger, more harmful repercussions. If you do not get that under control, you will be dealing with unwanted pregnancies, STDs, legal issues, financial issues, soul ties, and other ungodly things. Do not take this lightly. Whatever the issue may be, get the help that you need to resolve it, because you will deal with more strife and conflict in your life if it does not get under control.
Not the ungodly things.
First of all, her taking a breath after every word threw me off. Couldn't keep up. And I don't know what type of freak stuff is getting. Whatever she's, I don't want none of her freak stuff. Whatever she's talking about, I don't want none of that, because none of that was good. I don't know what kind of ritualistic stuff she doing, but I don't want none of that. Yes, please get that under control, because you're destroying lives out there. God.
She sounds like she's going through something
right now. She's on her way to court right now.
Yes,
she did.
Yes.
That she like, yeah, don't do what I did. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, she was. She made me really. I listened closer. At first, do I know her? Make sure I know her, because she ain't
sure she's not one of the freaky ones you've been
yeah, like
that's why he was checking.
Jail. I'm going to jail over this. What are we doing that's illegal? Like, wow, her freak sound different. She said, I'm just throwing it everywhere. She said, you can get pregnant, you can get STDs. Everybody? You just meeting everybody being freaky? Absolutely. Get that under control. That's something different.
That sounds like some type of dysfunction.
Right. That's not freaky. That's dysfunction. You might need to learn to say no first. No. Let's start there. Not with everybody. How about that? You can ask a person to say, put on a condom. That was STDs and pregnancy would be off the board right there. I'm confused.
Wow.
In the jail, I want you to know that's getting you court cases. I need to know so I don't get it. I stay away from that.
What kind of sex you having?
Right?
You can't do it in the courtroom pews. That's a problem.
Question: are you a freak? No. No, I think I'm a normal human. I'm like, whatever the spectrum is, I'm like, put me in the middle. That's how I like to think of myself.
You know, I think what the definition of a freak is? If someone said, picture me having sex, what do you see? And if I can describe it and get it pretty accurate, you're not a freak.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Because a freak is somebody that's going to do stuff that you wouldn't.
It's like completely left or right.
Yes.
Not like I'm going to give a blowjob, but very enthusiastically.
Yeah.
It's like that's not
really
a
freak.
freak.
That's not a freak. That's actually somebody who just likes sex.
Yeah, it's like
you're just a normal.
You're right in there in the spectrum in the center.
And see, that's how I felt very much being Stacy.
Question:
How about that's the dumbest thing I ever heard? Because based on me, what I think people would do is going to be based out of what I do, kind of, right? So I'm like, yeah, she's like a thumb in her butt. That's normal. That might not be normal for everybody. That was silly. Her and her girl was this silly conversation. Think about what they would do, and is it outside of their norms? Then it's a freak. So then you're gonna ask them like, I see you having sex like this. How do you have sex? You're weird and creepy. And I'm gonna need you to get up out of here. That's weird. But you ever do that? Like, look at people like sometimes like they probably had sex today. They had sex this morning, didn't they?
I just do regular people watching. I don't know if I do
Sexual
people watching, like
people watching Stalker.
If I'm sitting out on a deck top or something, I might, check out folks, but not like I wonder if they were together this morning. Did they get it on? That's weird to me.
All right, he looked like he only do missionary.
Right.
Boring.
Right? Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Very interesting. I know some mornings if I had sex before work, I'd be in there like, what if everybody else did? She might have. He might have. The time I'm on, like if I'm on that time, I don't know if anybody else is on that time. Is anybody else here glowing? You just know, you look at them like, they were like,
Y'all give each other a wink.
Right, we know what that is.
The wink. Wow. No.
Wow, it's very interesting. I don't know if that means you're a freak because you look at someone that's doing something that they didn't do because you don't know what they'll do.
Right.
You don't know. It's not. I don't think it's a look to it, right? Everybody's been so different look wise, but they can definitely surprise you. I have been surprised before. Oh, I didn't know. God. Oh, you one of them. Didn't know she was one of them.
Wow.
You got to get you one of them. Get you one of them. One of them. When she's tired of beating around the bush.
What's that about?
That's what's about to be played. It said when she's tired of beating around the bush.
I want you jump roping butt booty naked right in my face so I can see them balls bouncing to maximum efficiency. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want you jump roping butt booty naked right in my face so I can see them balls bouncing with maximum efficiency. I'm not gonna
maximum efficiency. Okay.
No word.
What was that?
You getting that jump rope?
Nope.
Why not?
I'm gonna jump right in front of her, smacking her forehead with it. See it up close.
Wow.
See it up close. If I smacking her forehead, that means the ball's gonna be right by her eyes.
Oh Lord.
You are terrible.
Smacking people with balls and everything.
And 4K view. Here it is, right here. And it's gonna be right here. And the ball's gonna be right here.
But wait, but all jokes aside, if you expect like sometimes to propose something to your woman that might be a little off or weird to do, and she says, "I'd like you to either cook naked or jump rope, let your balls flap." Why not? If she's doing things for you, I'm serious. Huh, Daryl?
Who said life is equal? Ain't nobody no equality here.
I'm not looking for equal. I'm looking for naked
You are.
jumping with balls
You want
flapping.
equality. You want because you just said because you did it. I did something.
No, I did something else for him.
Right. So it's a tit for tat.
No. It's a you do something for me sometimes.
Reciprocity. It's reciprocity.
Or tit for tat. Right. You said because you did something, I got to do something. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna hit you in the forehead with and the balls are right here.
Well, first you got to jump rope though.
I'm gonna jump on you.
So you got to be careful with that double standard though, because women expect things too.
We don't have to be careful with anything. You have to be careful. You got to make a decision because I'm not jumping rope, and then I'm not jumping rope.
Why not?
Right? Why not? He didn't answer. Why not?
Because I don't want to. I'm not. Again, you like me a lot. You're gonna do things because you like me a lot. I like
wow.
No.
He said you like me.
Okay.
You see what's going on here.
Absolutely. How many times
How
many times you wasted a move that you said you wouldn't do on somebody that didn't stay with you? How many times have he liked you into something and it just didn't work out? Like, dang, I did that for him.
Well, women like things done for them too. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. and you'll find a simp to do it for
unless you like Daryl and you could get away with not doing that.
Right, exactly.
you. What are we talking about here?
Everybody's not a Daryl, right?
Wow.
You can get in other ways. We can go to movies or something.
Movies. Boring. Boring.
Is it boring? Was it boring when we
Yes,
said my
it
name
is.
last night? You know what I mean? So it's okay. You may not get the jump rope, but you're gonna get the rope.
Lordy.
More than one way to skin a cat.
At least do the dishes or something naked. Give her something. Laundry, something.
Oh, you just making the night, you scribbling the night up. Hey, could you do the dishes? All right, I can do the dishes. That's about it. I can't do nothing else.
Oh, man.
If dishes would turn you on, we're definitely different. We're definitely different if dishes is what turn you on. Ooh,
I said naked doing the dishes.
even if naked doing the dishes turn you on, my penis out around soap and water and dishes is not a turn on to me. It's not going to get me where I need to be.
Different strokes for different folks.
Damn, it's cold in this kitchen.
Just get that jump rope.
Look at that breeze. Ooh, that breeze. What are we doing here? What are we doing? We
You're
gotta
thinking
have
too much into this. You're thinking way too much into it.
I didn't have to buy the jump rope with the balls out. We're thinking way too much into it. These are women's fantasies that are just illogical for the
I thought it was
whole
an
thing.
interesting idea. I never heard
Man,
of it.
you know what? You know what I want to do before? You know what I want to do before I take my girl down? I want to jump rope naked. That really gets me there.
Yep.
Said no man ever.
It's an alternative lap dance. They'll do lap dances for you. So do some jump dance.
A lap dance may be a little different. Like, hey, yo, know what I do to get ready? I jump rope. You do what? Nigga, get away from me. Get away
That's
from me.
what she.
Get away
That's
from me.
what she wants.
Right.
That's what she wants.
Right.
I'm glad you always gonna get what you want because that's ridiculous. I'm like, you need to go talk to somebody. You like that last girl that we just talked to. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
The double standard of it all.
Double standard.
Hey, double
The
standards are
double
real.
standard.
Get used to it. It's a double standard. This is a real thing.
Mm.
People want equality. There is no equality.
Not equality, reciprocity.
Reciprocity. I like Brenda's
If
word.
you say so, if that's what you say. How can I
Bring new kinks
That's what I can't sing.
into the
It says
relationship.
bring.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I was
New
given a
kinks into it.
question.
That says bring.
Seemingly, some people are shy or afraid
Brink.
to tap into the side. I'm not, so here goes. The question is, I have some new kinks I would like to explore. What are the best ways I can bring this to my husband? So first things first is communication. Communication is key. Okay, you can't expect that your partner is going to be able to read your mind, or even if you throw hints at him, that he's going to be able to get what you're saying or what you're trying to convey to him. It doesn't work that way. Please communicate to your partner what it is that you're wanting to explore, what you're wanting to try.
Right.
Some ways that you can do this is not sure you're into this, but you have some adult films. Watch some of those films, and you can show it to him that way. Keep in mind, men are very, very visual. They are visual creatures. Okay, they have to see it. Another way is books, maybe, try by showing him some illustrations. Perhaps that'll work, some adult books. Then you also have adult stores. Maybe there's some items that you could pick up, depending on what type of kink you're wanting to try. Maybe it requires some items. Take them to the adult store, let them see. If you want to go a little bit more deeper, not sure of what location you live in, but some locations have what they call dungeons, Pandora's boxes, adult locations, things of that sort. You could take them there, depending if your kink involves.
She knows way too much.
Visually to see what it is that you wanted to try. Hopefully this helps. Keep in mind, communication is key. Peace and blessings to you.
Set up a PowerPoint when he come home or she comes home. Hey, listen. First, she had way too much information. She a vet in this game. Okay. So that's the other thing. How long do you think your kink should be introduced into the relationship? How long with someone do you think you should introduce your kinks? What you may feel to be as a kink?
I don't know if there should be a timeline per se, as much
there's a
as
timeline.
I'm saying, as much as a comfort within that relationship. Like, when you're at a certain comfort level with them, with that communication, and then you can bring up things then.
So I was gonna say, okay, it depends on what I'm into. Like, if there's certain things that I'm into and you must be into them, then right away.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Right, I agree. Doc,
Hmm?
What do you
I agree with Brenda. If it's a deal breaker, then the earlier the better.
Right. Leanne, you have a say in this?
Just don't.
Don't bring it up at all?
Nah.
Keep it to yourself?
Yeah, I mean, what you do is you evaluate yourself and think about the person that you've been dating for however long. You kind of know if they're gonna be like, well, no. And if that's the case, you should be like, well, no. We're not doing it.
Well,
no.
So I feel like, kind of like Brenda and Doc, I think you need to get that kink out there as soon as possible. I mean, if you waiting 6, 7 months, 8 months, they may ask where you learn it at. And they will do some new things. Where you get that from? It may open up a whole nother box, especially if he's insecure, she's insecure. Now you're gonna do something new. They may feel you picked this up recently. All of a sudden you want to do something new.
Right.
You're right. Just leave them. These people are ludicrous. The nonsense. I'm saying.
But why does something new equate to you're doing something different where I can't accept that? What does that mean for something new? People learn new things all the time.
Where they learn it from?
Different places. I told you, Google it.
Oh, so you Googled it, now you learn how to do something?
Yes,
Look,
that's serious.
I had a previous relationship and we did things, okay? And I liked it.
No, there you go. Now I know where it came from. Did you see that nigga lately? Were you thinking about him? You want me to be him? You want me to do what he did? You know what? That's what you want? We'll go back and be with him. There you go. And it's what's going to happen. Let's go. So I don't think you'll feel comfortable feeling like you want to do, even though we kind of know it, but if you say it, like, I like doing this because the last girl I was with, this really was, now I want to do it with you.
But no, we're not going to say that.
Right.
You just said you learned this from the last relationship, and there's things and you want to things that you did and you want to do them now.
I'm not going to say, hey, I learned this with such and such. Right. Let's try it. But
okay,
if it's something I want to do and I like it, then I'm going to find a way to introduce it.
Right. But you introduce it
because I can ask you the same thing.
True.
Yeah, but again,
we've never done this before. Where did this come from?
Well, I said something new is new. Where does it come from after a year? You doing new things all of a sudden?
But we grow.
Yeah.
We grow. We get more and more comfortable.
I want women like you. I want women like you guys to be like, hey, you trying something new? You like this now? Oh, you want me to do this differently? Absolutely.
We've been doing this for a whole year. Let's try something.
Right. You're bored with that. Exactly. You get bored with things too, and you want to switch things up sometimes.
Hey, you don't switch things up that much. Stop.
Yes,
please.
you do.
Don't even pat yourself on the back.
And the longer you're together, the more you might want to switch it up.
Stop it. You ain't doing nothing really that new. Get out of here. Stop the nonsense.
That's true.
But, hey, wait, Ruth. Wait, though, Ruth. The reality is, we find those 2 or 3 things we like it. We ride it out with it.
That's what you've been doing.
Well, you ride
the only time you do something different. My understanding, the only time you do something different is on his birthday, and that's when he gets his third hold.
And the holidays. You forgot Valentine's Day.
He gets that third hold action on his birthday.
And Valentine's Day.
And maybe Christmas.
Maybe Christmas, yes.
Right.
Christmas not his holiday.
And Thanksgiving you're tired from cook. Don't even think about it. I've been cooking for 4 days, right?
Oh my God.
Ooh, let's tell the truth today and stay in. Y'all gave me a hot flash. Wait,
Look, hot flash over
I
here.
got a hot flash on that one.
I thought about those little 3 positions.
Brenda did that.
We become creatures of habit. That's why doing something different is very noticeable. Even if the person starts moving differently, like you wearing cologne now,
True.
you leave earlier from work, you come home. These things usually signal something is going on. Like, how did you get this? Because you've been with somebody for a while, you know what they watch. If they're in the porn, so you know what they watch. They've been doing these things, and now they're trying something totally new. So you just moved to a whole new status of porn all of a sudden. Who told you about that? You know. So go ahead.
But I'm just saying we should try to get out of that mindset for relationships because you do want to keep things moving. You really do have to think, okay, maybe this is for the good of us, not you.
It is. I told you I want you to believe it. I want my woman to believe that. This new thing I'm trying.
Well, we know your situation. Really like to ask you questions. I'm talking about like basic stuff, you know?
No, wait a minute. The basics should be covered already. I think all the regular, whatever you think, basics should be covered.
Yes, but then if they switch one or two little things.
Like what? Like what do you mean switch like what?
I don't know. Maybe position or maybe
I'm
whatever.
not. I'm talking about them introducing something totally new.
Okay.
And
totally different. You're saying
like totally different from your norm, right? You've been with somebody for a year or two, and now all of a sudden they come in like, yo, well, you know what I really like is, can we try this thing I like? I always liked it. I don't tell you about it for 2 years.
Or they start choking you
out of nowhere.
Like,
out of nowhere.
I know the one girl said she was with a guy and he had smacked her in the middle of it. And she said she wanted to say, like, what are you doing? And he said, shh.
Yeah, I might ask about that one.
So she said she let him finish, and after he's finished, she said he came to him. He's like, "Yo, were you abused? Were you ever hit or something?" Why? She's like, "Nigga, you hit me. Like, what you mean? You want to hit me?" She ain't never been hit before. It was totally crazy. He just smacked in her face, like out the blue. That's wild. I don't know. Smack me and we're fighting. Butt naked, me and you, 1-on-1.
Get the jump rope. Get the jump rope.
Me if you want to.
So would you say that there are some changes that need to be discussed and some that could be moved into smoothly?
I don't know which ones could be moved into smoothly. I mean, from some people look at, like that, people see change sometimes as, how did you come about this change, right? Like I said, sometimes, like I said, leaving work a little later, wearing cologne, starting going to the gym out of the blue. These changes sometimes spawn a reaction in your partner. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? So I would say if someone wanted a whole new type of, they had a whole new sexual appetite, that would be like, well, we'd have to talk. Where does this come from? How do we get here? How do you know this is a thing? Oh, I was talking to this guy at work. He said, do it with his girl. You know what? You what? Talking to somebody at work about sex, huh? Okay. Like, how do we get here?
Okay. Or it could be things that, you're talking about a year or two, it could be things that you did before and you kind of got into a routine and stopped doing. And so you start trying to maneuver back to some of those things.
Right. Hey, my last relationship, Rob, yeah, he would hold my leg like this.
Nobody's going to say that.
I really liked it.
Nobody's going to say
Rob, huh? You thinking about Rob?
No, you don't bring Rob up. You just say, here, can you hold my leg this way?
And I'm talking about things you did with the person, not Rob.
Right.
I'm talking about things you did with that person, and then you got into a routine and stopped doing all that.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah. But you can say, hey, remember when you used to hold my cheek? My left cheek used to squeeze it when you need to get back to squeezing it. It feels lonely. That's different. I'm like, girl, I'm date tonight. That's cheek.
Oh my goodness.
I get that, but I think some things, depending on who you're with, could raise some flags. And if they're, especially that any insecurities, if anything is happening in that relationship where they feel like you stepped out or did anything, when you start trying to do new things, I can see somebody being resistant to it.
Mhm.
Like, where did you get this? You outside again? I know you ate that bitch again.
It sounds like somebody did something to you. Listen.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If somebody did something to you, if you start doing new things, that could bring some problems in a relationship. Right.
So
if
I
you're
get
asking things out the, that you never asked before, and we've been together for some time, and I know we just had an incident where I kind of found a number in your phone and you don't know who it is, or I picked up calling you at 3:00 at night. And then you ask for new things, people can try to piece things together and make a whole narrative around it that may or may not be true.
Right. And I get, like, let's have the conversation. Like, it's how you bring it up. Right. So, okay, where'd this come from, babe? It doesn't have to be, attacking, but yeah.
Mhm.
And the other thing I was thinking is, okay, so if there is something that, I want to try and I think that you may be insecure, so now do I have to be I have to be manipulative to introduce this to you?
Yes.
Good point.
If you want to save your relationship. Yes.
Okay. Listen, okay.
Listen, just like we kind of said that women don't want to hear the truth, sometimes men don't want to hear the truth, right? People don't want to hear the truth sometimes. So you have to find a way to get it in there that doesn't make them feel like it's something from before, even though everything we're doing usually is from a past relationship, right? We kind of get our routines and we know it works for the person previous, and we do it on you, and hopefully you will show me or say what you want or don't want. But if you don't, we're gonna keep doing what we know, right? We just do what we know. But if in the beginning everything is cool, like so in the beginning, you can actually even talk about your last relationship and stuff. When I'm not totally invested. Yo, this dude used to, because sometimes you have those conversations. What things do you like? Well, I like this. Oh, I did this. It's okay then. But when I have feelings for you, it's not okay to talk about what you did before, or it to come up again. Because now I have feelings for you. I don't want to hear about a year later. Oh yeah, he used to kick me in the ass and pull my ear, and yeah, I want you to do it, huh? You think about him still? So yes, I think the earlier the better we have these conversations when there's no skin in the game, right? Where I can hear it without hearing other things that are maybe hitting on some insecurities or some things of that nature, right? So yeah, the earlier the better. Let me know, and like I said, let me know, because if I can't meet your needs or satisfy you because it's something you want that I'm not with, let's find that out early, right? Because I don't want to go to bed. Because you ain't making me, if you ain't making her feel good, she ain't gonna want to do it. She don't want to do it. You sitting there all rock hard all night. And now you're arguing because she's like, hey babe. And she's like, no, I got a headache. Again? This is the 19th time this week you had a headache.
Oh my goodness. Who's counting?
I don't even need your head. You know what I mean? But
wow. That's a sensitive line. Wow.
Give me the rest of your body then. So,
that's terrible.
But that could be a problem if we're not having these conversations. Really, we're not having these conversations and making sure everybody is pleased. Then, if you're not pleasing the person, they don't want to do it. We're gonna give you that here, coochie. Go ahead here.
So, do you want to freak or don't you?
They lay there looking at the ceiling.
Do they want it or not? A freak or not?
That's the question.
Well, I think sometimes we all want things, but we don't want how it got to be. Like, we don't want to know how it got to be.
We don't want to know how it came to be.
Right.
We want a professional. We want somebody to be like, we want that. But you don't want to know how long it took her to get that. How many tries did it take her to get that right?
Goodness.
I don't want to know that.
Oh my goodness.
It took me 200 to get that. I don't want to know that. Like, I don't. You know, but you want to reap the rewards. You don't want to know what it took to get it. Sometimes some people can't handle it. You know what I mean? Some people can't. I think it goes both ways. If he's really good, and he's like, yeah, it took me. I'm on 900. I finally got it right. I don't know if you're going to really. It's going to lose its value somewhat. Like, it's good, but it's very used. Very, very.
Oh my goodness. I hear double edge there.
What double edge do you hear, Ruth?
You want both things. That's what I'm hearing.
I just asked you, do you want it, not you as in you, but do you think a woman wants a man that had 900 under his
No,
belt.
I hear the 900 thing, but you want your mate to be good at what they're doing is what I'm hearing, but you don't want them too good at what they're doing and then to ask them how they got so good at it. Now, what are we doing here?
No, we want them to be great. We just don't want to learn how they became great.
Right.
We don't want to learn how to be. We want you to be great. I don't want to know how you became great.
Okay.
I don't want to know about the work and perseverance you had to put in every day and every night to get to where you are.
We don't want to know either.
We don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think people want to know truly what it took you to become, a throat goat. You know what I mean? I don't want to know how you became a throat goat. I'm glad that you are a throat goat.
Don't say it
how
again.
So if they call you Superhead, I don't want to know why.
You feel me? I don't want you on your timeline like the goat. She is the goat.
We want to keep that private.
Right. Like I said, so we want things, but we don't know what it took to get it. Yeah. I don't want to know all your hard work, your strong needs. I don't want to know that.
So do you want to know that she's a freak, like public? Like, how do you want to discover that she's a freak?
First, I say that all women are a freak if you can bring it out of them. That's me and adult.
Okay.
I think anybody can be a freak. I've learned over time. It depends on you, how much you're putting in, how comfortable you're making her, and if they're really comfortable, anything and everything can go anywhere, anytime. It can happen. I'm just letting you know. That's from what I know. So I can't really answer that for other people. I was born with here. Maybe give another point, but I think if you really are dedicated to making them feel comfortable, you can definitely. Once someone's comfortable, I think the more it can happen. Anywhere, anytime.
You see how he said that twice?
Keep saying it. Yes.
They're out here making them do all kinds of stuff.
We heard him.
That bathroom, Acme bathroom, park.
Oh, yeah.
Car,
oh my gosh.
On the roof of a car.
TMI.
No, I'm saying it can happen anywhere. I know. See, like boring.
You once got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
We got it. The dirty bathrooms in the fast foods.
Now you worry about a dirty bathroom. No, we're gonna get this dirty dick in the bathroom. Right. There you go. Shows how boo. You can't go to the bathroom. Yeah, listen, I would be done if I'm like, let's go to the bathroom. You're like, oh, the bathroom's dirty. If you worry about the dirty bathroom and not this, then we good. I'm cool. You're not the one for me. We ain't gonna work. I need you to be ready to go at any time.
Dirty bathroom.
If you're worried about the dirty bathroom, something wrong. You ain't getting it good enough. Because they ain't never worried about a dirty bathroom. They just wanted it. Whatever.
Maybe in our 20s.
Yes.
Early 30s, maybe, but.
So you get old and clean. You don't get dirty anymore.
Exactly.
You use the dirtiness and get older.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Germaphobe. Exactly.
That's a lie.
Not in the
germaphobe.
No, not in the 50s, honey.
I'm not even gonna say it. Hey,
Or
listen,
you take your little towels and stuff with you. Let me lay this out. Let me clean this space up for us.
So this is why we're talking about the old box of crackers that we throw on the floor. Just throw the crackers on the floor.
50s are different than the 20s and 30s. Brenda's right.
They're not. They're not. Depending on the people, maybe again, depending on the person, independent of age, they still get right.
Look, okay, maybe the car, but
maybe the car.
Yes,
not the bathroom.
You know what?
The bathroom, maybe the car.
I think that if you start limiting yourself, you start feeling
limiting.
There are limitations. We have limitations,
and that's a compromise. I like that. Brenda said a car, maybe, but not the dirty bathroom.
That's not a compromise.
That is a compromise.
No, it's not. That a compromise for you, fellas. This is why. I'm just saying. We're not gonna finish the statement. This is why, fellas. So we're learning as they get older. They're like, we can't do what we used to do. So they're changing the game. They don't want to do what they used to do.
We're not doing it. We're not doing what we used to do at 20.
Exactly. So you're not doing what you used to do. So you're changing the way. I still need to do what we used to do to make me still feel the same, right? Sometimes
I'm 50. I'm 50. I can't be doing that.
What does that
mean?
I'm
past that, Brenda. Yeah,
it can't help you recapture your youth,
right?
What do you mean? Why did you lose it?
And catching stuff while you do it, catching different dirty diseases while you do it.
You got a disease because you did it outside?
No, but your autoimmune is different, Daryl. Your autoimmune can be kicked that
fellas. So I guess this is why fellas like younger women. This is why we go younger, because as they get older, they don't want to do that anymore. This is what you're saying. The older you get, the less you're with. Your freakness with age.
Not in the dirty.
Years, you're a little less freak.
All we said was not a Burger King bathroom, and then you went on a tangent.
Who cares? If you're worried about where you're getting it at, then it ain't good. Then I don't care where you're at. I'll be like, I can get it anywhere. I'm gonna take these jams wherever you want to serve them up.
Oh my gosh.
Board to the ring. I'll just go ahead and pick up my casket now. Turn 60. Where's my casket at? Again, you're young as you feel. If you start feeling like I don't understand why age would change your ability to want to get it.
All of it, girl.
We can do it in the bathroom. However, we have more self-control. We can wait until we get to a cleaner environment.
Yeah, you guys went to the same place, the same time, all the time.
And what's wrong with that?
Like we gotta do it before Jeopardy at home in the bed. We can't do it nowhere else.
Nobody plays Jeopardy.
No, we have those routines,
right?
We have those routines. We know what time slot we doing it.
At least we're still doing it. Give credit where it's due. Gee,
that's credit.
These days it is.
Oh my God, I feel bad for some men. Oh, is this?
Don't feel bad. Don't weep for them. Don't weep.
I do. Like they don't. They're like, you know what? We don't need to do it no more. It's fuck it. I'm gonna go fishing. I ain't gonna do it. There's one day a week that's scheduled that we got to do.
Whatever. At least you're on the schedule. Look. Look.
He said, you think you're doing me a favor? By being
in some long-term relationships and marriages, you're not on the schedule at all. Let's be honest.
Right, and that's why you get another job.
No, you work it out and you compromise, and everybody's happy.
In your mind, you get another job. It's called a side job.
OMG.
Yeah, it's a side job that's had because obviously you're not getting fed at home. Home ain't working. She want to give you some hair coochie on Wednesday at 1:15 to 1:30. Hurry up. Come on, my leg hurt. You know my leg hurt. If you're only doing worse, your flexibility gone.
Why the leg gotta be hurt?
Right?
Like your flexibility gone. If you're only doing once a week.
No, they make magnesium lotion for that.
Now she's sore all week from the one time.
No, we have our ways around that. Daryl, stop it.
You missed next week's appointment. You got hurt last week.
I'm grateful.
We have Epsom baths. We have magnesium lotion. I can run the list down that keeps it moving.
You're out here with some crutches and a leg taped up because of last week. Now I missed this week.
You got a mark on the wall. The leg goes right to there, and that's it. You got your mark and bring it back down. We got our
leg. Keep your leg right where you had it at. I'm going to work. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to my side work.
Look,
we need men to be more grateful, okay?
Yes. Shoot, 42 years.
Grateful.
42 years. You lucky you on the list at all.
No. You're lucky you're on the list.
And no luck? No.
Yes. We're always in demand. What are you talking about?
No, you're not.
We're both surprised, remember?
Yes, they are. Yes,
they are. Surprised.
Young women love men. I don't know about a whole bunch of young men loving. I don't know. I can't speak to it. I didn't know. We're always in demand. So
they love y'all bank accounts, okay?
F around and find out. Hey, we got to play to play. It's okay.
We sure do.
We know we got to pay to play. We know we got to pay to play.
Well, my husband don't have no money, so.
He said he don't need it. He said, "You see all this? with his long, luxurious hair. I don't need the money. I just
He said long, luxurious.
and they just lost in it. They get lost in it.
OMG.
I'm the handsome man there. Don't play games. Yeah, they
Not just long, luxurious.
Hey, girl, you like this? You dig?
I hope she don't get her nail stuck in that.
Like,
Oh
hey,
my
don't.
gosh.
Hey, listen. F around and find. That's interesting. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I think they're gonna be safe.
Come on.
Please. Very interesting. Very.
It's very.
Some people overestimate their value. They really do.
It would have been interesting to have this conversation with our partners.
Do that. That's necessary.
No. It wouldn't have been because they know they can't tell the truth. They gotta lie. We can't tell the truth.
No, Brenda, because I offered to bring my mate on, and he's saying he's program there and blink twice for help.
Listen, you think he said, "Oh, you think I'm gonna mess my relationship up for some YouTube program?" No, I'm gonna stay in the program. I'm gonna lie. No, I don't need sex ever. I'm happy. Yes, whatever she wants, I want to do. I love taking the trash out.
Yep.
I will jump rope naked.
I will jump naked.
Double Dutch if she wanted me to.
And do the dishes. Exactly.
Whatever she wants, I'm here to do. I'm just here for her needs. That's what we're gonna get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody gonna come in here and tell the truth. Who want to go back and argue after this? Be arguing all week. Have somebody trying to serve them papers and stuff. We ain't trying to do that. It's cheaper to keep her. I need this. I'm looking out for envelopes all next week.
Terrible.
We should bring our mates on one night. Let them speak for themselves. I think we should do it.
None of them, unless they're not smart, are going to say anything against whatever you say. Like it wouldn't even make sense.
I know the straight ahead. I disagree too.
You both no. They know who wants a headache.
Look, we older,
huh?
I said we're older.
I guess if I'm older, I definitely don't want a headache. I definitely don't want to get you started. I ain't got that much time ahead of me. I'm not using any day.
Everybody's not a prisoner in their relationship. Some people
they
are okay and happy. No, they're not.
They are.
They are.
They are.
They are.
They are.
Wow. He said, yes, they are.
I hate when people say that. That's not fair.
It is fair.
Yeah,
if you don't want to hear the truth, that's fine. Ruth, you don't have to believe it. It's okay.
No, it's not true, though.
It's
How
not.
do you say it's not true?
You can't say that across the board for all relationships.
No, we can. We can.
No,
They're
we
in jail. They're in jail. They are. And you're a warden. And the warden, they know how to act around a warden. They know what they can say.
I can't.
They don't want to buck the system either. They know what they're going to get if they do
that
anything.
gives relationships a bad rap. I don't believe that.
I know you don't want to. That's called denial, but it's okay. I'm not saying
Wait, okay, some people might. That might be the dynamic for some people.
For some, but not
all people.
Men talk, and we know they're in jail. Okay? They're like, man, I can't believe you got to go home. I gotta go. I gotta go, man. Can't even stay out no longer. You know she's gonna act up. I gotta go, man. Jail.
Wow.
If they can't even do what they want to do, I gotta go. You know how she's gonna be, man. Yeah, I know. Jail.
That's terrible. That shouldn't be the case for anyone.
It shouldn't be.
Right, it shouldn't
really
be
terrible.
But you know how some women may act when you don't.
Some women, yeah, some women.
When they don't do, when I say some, I mean all, but some women act. How some women act when, like I said, women are naturally fun spoilers. They find you having fun without them.
Wow.
Some of us are supportive. We want you to be happy.
So you're gonna be at Jim. You're gonna be at Jim's house all night. I guess not. I'll be home. I plan to stay there a little longer, but I guess I'll be home. I'll make my way home.
But you just said all night. Why do you have to be there all night?
Warden, there you go. Why can't
and some people don't care if you out all night.
Care. Exactly.
Some people welcome. Some people welcome the all night.
Yes, see, Doc, how your response and Ruth's response was totally different.
No,
Ruth was
I said
"I'm
some.
all night. You know, I'm home by myself.
Well, that was me, but like Doc is saying, some people
Yeah,
want
Doc
you to
said
go
like
and
that. You
stay
can't
2
go out
nights.
tonight. Doc's different. She like, you can't go out tonight. Like, you went out last night. How about you go out tonight too?
Where are your friends?
Where are they? Exactly. Go get some friends, man.
See, Doc and Leanne are rare birds. They're different, right? But we have the other ones that, like I said, you gonna be out all night. Well,
Girl, I'm not gonna say it like that, but
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care how
say
you. Yeah, you're right. So you can see yourself.
what?
I mean, can you see yourself? Can you observe yourself? You can't. So you don't know how you said it. You said you're gonna be out all night.
You said it.
No. So again, now we know by what you said. I gotta go home as a grown
I
man.
didn't say you have to go home. Why we can't talk about it like adults?
What is it to talk about? I'm out.
He really
Man,
wants to come
in the house
home.
talking. I don't want to talk. I'm tired of talking, so I'm not gonna go nowhere no more. I'm gonna stay in the house. I'm in jail.
He really wants to come home. He really does, Terrell. He's
Now he
pretending.
wants to
He's
come home.
pretending.
Right.
He really
Right.
does want to
Yeah.
come home.
That's it.
That's right.
He really wants to come home.
He wants
Having
to
all
go
this
home
fun at
with
Rob's
me.
house.
Yes.
Dang, I don't want to have more fun at Rob's house. I want to go home with her.
He don't even like Rob, so why are you there all night?
Listen, I'm gonna go home and sit and watch Jeopardy with her while she got her legs on me, all close, and cuddle when I want to be alone. You right.
Some men
I
And
like
then we
wanna
gonna
that.
do
They
those three
do.
positions that we used to do it and call it a night.
And call it a night. But some
I gotta
men
come
like
home,
that.
get the schedule 15 minutes in, and then go to sleep with you because you want to go to sleep. I don't want to
men
sleep,
like
but I gotta lay there and look at the ceiling because you want to go to sleep.
Some men like that.
Some men
Some
like
men
that.
like that. Yes.
No men
I
like that.
get you
No
one that
man
likes
like
that,
that.
ladies, because some men like that.
None of them like it.
Yes, they do.
Women are the most delusional
Some
people on
love
this
that,
earth.
actually.
No man loves it,
You
likes
wear,
it.
Terrell.
They can put up with it.
You're a unicorn,
accept it.
Darrell.
They accept it because they like you. They know you come with dinner and
I
cleaning.
think I hit a
So,
nerve. Look at him.
Dinner and cleaning.
you come with dinner and cleaning. So I know if I want to keep eating and have my house clean, I gotta put up with this.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Jail.
Right, whatever. Write you in once a week. Put your line up. We good. Everybody's happy.
No, you're happy. I'm just living.
I'm gonna bring him
I'm
on
happy
here.
when I go to Rob's house and I can be free. I can walk around the house and not worry about nobody talking about the trash.
Wow.
Wow.
I ain't got to
Okay,
worry about you
Rob.
calling me from the next room for nonsense every 5 seconds. Hey, how does the TV work?
That's terrible, Daryl. Oh God.
You push your butt every day. I can't get it to come on. How you get it to come on when I'm not here? I don't
help
see
you
when you're not here.
I'm not
help
even
you all
going
the
to
time,
front.
right?
That is a reality.
It is, but or how
Thank
do I
you,
get
Doc.
the closed caption off that you put on there?
Oh my
Right. There we go.
I can't watch Stars here. What's going on?
Like,
I'm at work. No, I need to know how to turn it on.
Could you come home real fast? Like, what? Come home real fast. 'Cause I want to watch my show.
Some of that's true, but we do things for you all as well.
I didn't say you didn't. I don't know why you go back to that. I'm just talking about what you do. And how we want to, why you're awarded.
That is hilarious.
It was. I'm done. I'm done. I have no more words.
Exactly. Sometimes the truth comes out. So
That TV thing is the worst.
It is.
Yo, hate it. Hate it. To death.
So y'all don't like to be needed?
No. Because I know some people, right? For me, I don't like that, right? I think that I think you should know how to work the TV. You work when I'm not here. I don't look at that as a good thing.
Then give me a tutorial after you install all that stuff.
Right.
You've been watching TV every day without me, but now you're calling me to do something you've been doing.
I need your help.
Because y'all do want to feel needed. You do. So we
No,
try to give you some
listen.
jobs. We do.
I don't want to feel needed. I want you to be independent woman and watch TV by yourself. Please. Call me when you really need. Because now I'm gonna start ducking your phone call because I might be a fake need.
Oh wow,
A fake need?
Yes.
Carol.
How do I turn the ceiling fan on? That thing, you pull that little rope and click it, and like how do I? What is 2 ropes?
We just want you all to feel so manly and needed. Sometimes we know how to do it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
You do that better, babe. Go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead, hook that up.
exactly.
And I agree. Some people need that. I don't need that reassurance, and that just makes me upset. And I'm gonna be like, well, I guess you're gonna be hot. Figure it out. I'm gonna help you help yourself. Figure it out.
Wow.
I'm not doing that. I'm not one bit. I don't like that. I want to
Really?
yeah, no, I don't. But I see people like that. I know people who like they do that, and the guy, you know, what you see that red button, push that red button, turn the TV.
Oh,
I'm like, bro, she does it all the time without you. Why are you? Not my business. Not my business.
Wow.
You know. But no, I don't want you to make me feel needed.
But if she really needs you to do that, would you help her without being resentful about that?
One time, and then I'm
One
resentful.
time.
Then I'm resentful.
One time.
Yeah. If you're not smart enough to TV, then
You better learn quick.
I definitely made the wrong decision if you don't know how to work the TV.
We got to remember that we're in jail.
That's true. Don't forget, Brenda, jail. You get
Yes,
one
jail.
call and one time in jail.
That's it. I'm in jail, and you can't.
One call.
And you can't work the TV or turn
That's
the
a
fan
darn
on.
shame.
This is jail. This
I don't
not
get it.
a fun, free
This
relationship.
light on the stove keep blinking. It's the time, I think. Can you fix
Darn
it?
shame.
No, I can't. Not at all.
Wow.
Whew.
Okay.
Anybody glasses that big can't know what they're talking about.
He is mean today.
OMG.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's
I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of been waiting for someone to ask this question. The reason for that is it's a surprising answer. A lot of people think that kinks come from past trauma, but in most cases, that's not the truth. Kinks just tend to come from past experiences. They don't have to be negative, and in a lot of cases, they're actually positive. They usually come from experiences in your formative years. Let's say your first girlfriend and you were a little too shy to do anything, so she started to touch your feet, or you started to touch her feet. Guess what that leads to? Your brain
Me
begins
throwing
to
up.
associate feet with sexual pleasure. We've actually studied this in lab rats where they associated sex with the smell of lemons, and then the rats could not get off without lemons present.
Wow.
I'm not saying it can't come from a negative experience. I'm saying in most cases it doesn't.
Wow.
So it came from experiences. Good experience that the real ones don't hear about.
Because the bad ones.
Where did he go?
Who knows? Who knows that?
He said he was vomiting.
Yeah, over the foot thing, maybe. He doesn't like the foot thing. Wow.
So I'll go back to that question we asked earlier. Like, do you tell a new partner, some of the things that may not be conventional, and or do you just keep it to yourself and not have that need met?
That's a good question. I mean,
Yeah, I think it depends on your personality. Yeah. It depends because I'm not gonna tell you everything early on or up front. Maybe the non-negotiables, but I just think that it takes time to get to know a person and get to know likes and dislikes. So yeah, I think it's individual.
It is. But again, I think the more you do, the more they'll do with you.
maybe it'll scare some off though.
I don't think I've ever scared anyone off.
Maybe not you, but I think
no, I was about to say maybe it didn't really happen that time, but then it opens the door, and it may happen the time or two next.
Yeah,
right? Because again, sometimes you may propose something. Because usually, again, you propose it in the moment. Sometimes, right? Doing something like, hey, turnover. Hey, wait, what? The next time they turn to the side a little bit, and then finally you get them all the way over.
Oh boy,
it's a process.
Yeah. Certain things with certain people, yeah.
Process. Well, yeah, really, I do certain things with certain people. There's things
Depends
that
on the
people do with certain people that they won't do with other people.
Right.
You know, it definitely is that. You know, some because people can bring different things out or allow you to have different things come out, and that is true. That is very true. Or like I said, depending on the how you felt about the person, what the relationship was. But yeah, the more you try, you gotta try it. And then sometimes you talk about it afterwards. Like, I didn't know you like that. Well, you know, I do. Maybe we can try it. whatever it may be, you know, you could try it. Like, try it. If you don't really like it, we can stop.
Lies you tell.
Has anyone ever proposed something to you, Daryl, that you said, no way, no how?
So really, I'm going to say no. And I think that was more, and it's from the last show we used to do. I think I learned maybe because I didn't leave space for them to do it. I learned that maybe I didn't leave space for them to say, I like X, Y, and Z. Can we try this?
Okay.
Right. So you have to learn to also leave space. Like, I think I left space to try different things that I liked or wanted, but didn't leave space for me to say, hey, look, can you do X, Y, and Z, or can you do this? Right. And I think that's on me. I think it was that I didn't, you know, I just didn't allow it to come to fruition. So I may have missed out on some opportunities. I definitely feel like I missed some opportunities to let a person really express themselves fully. For some people, I do. Then anything else that happened, I was kind of with it. Like, one girl went to put a donut around it, eat the donut. I'm like, go ahead, girl, dessert time. Dick and donuts. I mean, that was hey, I was all for that. It was sticky, but fuck it.
Oh my god.
Ruth over there.
No, but that woman that wanted you to throw her against a wall or something, you didn't go with that. Remember that story?
Because I don't know what throwing somebody against a wall does.
You know what I'm saying? That was one time you said, no, I'm not.
It did nothing for me. No, I'm not saying I do anything, but that did nothing for me, nor did I feel like it just was so far outside of my norm. I wasn't.
Right.
And we didn't even know each other that well, too. So I just can't be throwing strangers against the wall.
Right.
Like, that's rude, I feel like.
That's what we're saying about that timeline. You need some time in sometimes.
No, I don't care when, Ruth. I don't care how long we're together. You ever tell me to throw you this wall, we might be done.
Yeah, see, that sounds like a non-negotiable for you.
It's not even a non-negotiable. You don't throw people against the wall.
Well, from your side, but she
that's abusive.
For you, yeah, you're saying no, I'm not. That's not something I'm willing to do.
But she liked it, obviously.
So, you know what? And I think maybe we'd have talked more. Maybe she could explain what she meant.
Okay.
What I think she meant, because she started cussing me out. You this, that, or next, trying to get me angry to smash her into the wall. That wasn't even about
Wow.
I didn't about sex anymore. I like this is maybe you just like getting beat up and you get off on that. And I didn't.
Wow.
So we didn't
Right.
work. Different visions
Okay.
of what we had different visions of love.
Yeah, for sure.
Visions of love.
We had different visions of love, you know what I mean? It's all so
Okay.
that's what we I think because anything I think if we could talk about it, because I do want to make sure she's good as possible, right? So depending on what it is. But I mean, we definitely have some things some lines we're not crossing. Don't pull nothing out and try to insert anything. We're not inserting anything anywhere. Okay?
Even if that's a turn on for her.
Right.
Goodbye. Get out.
Yeah, where's your compromise?
I wish you luck in your future endeavors.
Where's your compromise in a relationship?
Where's the space?
Where's the safe space? The
It is a safe
compromise?
space. A safe space means you can say what you want, but understand I can say what I want, and I'm gonna say goodbye. And then lock the door in this space. This space is closed to you.
Wow. Wow.
This is not the type of this is not the space you want. This space is not for what you want. You're looking for something different.
So wait, we can't. So I can't explain to you.
Yes, you can explain as you leave. I get it. I hear that. Some people like that. Yeah, I know. That's like outer space to me. You can get out of my house. Get out of this space.
But you might not know you like it, Daryl, until you've tried it with her. I'm just saying that's what people experiment for. That's the reason for experimentation.
That's manipulation we talk about. That's manipulation bringing us up. Well, you know what? You may not know you like it. I do it differently than everybody.
Yeah, you may not know.
How is that manipulation?
Right. You have nothing to compare it to if you didn't try it, so you may not know.
What are you talking about? We like, well, you know what? You don't know until you try it. No, I told you I don't like it. I don't like eating poop. I don't gotta try it to know I don't like it. I don't like it.
Boring.
You gotta try stuff to know what you don't like.
Boring. With the dirty bathroom.
Yes,
right,
I am
Brenda?
extremely boring.
Right?
If that's what you think is exciting. I am extremely boring. Absolutely, very boring. And I would say if they allow you to do it, you got other conversations that need to be had. That's all I'm saying.
We'll do the dirty bathrooms anyway.
Let's go ahead and get the bigger one. You got some conversations. You may not really be for each other. I'll let y'all know.
Here's the compromise, Daryl. She'll bring the things to the dirty bathroom. Would you then consider it?
Again, we are not compatible.
Oh my God.
We are not compatible with that. So
you're happy, she's happy.
She needs to be happy within herself because she's gonna be alone. She's definitely gonna be alone.
I'm happy within myself. That's why I can't go in that dirty bathroom.
Oh my.
Yeah. My. She'll look good tonight by yourself. There ain't no way.
Okay.
Like I said, you ask certain questions and you may get the answers, but it's more questions need to be had. That's all I'm saying. There's definitely a conversation with that when they be like, yeah, let's go. You got another one bigger? Now what? Now you done toyed yourself out the game.
Toyed yourself out.
Cause they want something else that you don't have. So go ahead and let that toy ruin your life. you let them find out who they really are.
Ooh, we understand that.
Yeah, go ahead. Good luck. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna talk. I just think that'd be a weird conversation for everybody in that. Like, I want to do this to you. You want to do what? I don't know if that's normal. I'm not with you for that. So,
I'm just saying,
mess.
people have different levels of kink and whatever. So
They do, and that's a whole nother level. That's a level above a level.
for you, fix your face, Daryl. For you.
Okay, so you saying for me. So if you came home and a man was like, "Hey, I got this. I want you to put it in me."
If I what? If a man?
If you had a man, not you, but you know, a man came home and was like, "I want you to put this in me."
What are you asking me, Daryl? I don't.
If he asked you to put it in him, would you do it?
Oh, if there was
that's
a man
when all
that
the
I
questions start right there.
That's when we have a
now the question
conversation.
Like, I need more
Yeah.
information.
Right. We have to
What
talk.
more information you need? He said, "I want you to put this in me. I like
Why
it."
is that, hon? You want to talk then about that?
So what's the difference of a girl asking, proposing it to a man then, and him saying yes?
You have a discussion, and hopefully everybody can be happy.
I don't see no discussion need to be had. If once he says yes, put this in me.
Put this in you where?
Leanne, I don't care where he wants you to put it in.
Literally come in.
Leanne, if he asked you to put it, so where would you?
So talk about that.
Where would it be acceptable to put something in the man? Where would it be acceptable for you guys? Like or somebody you knew, not you as you, but someone you. Where would it be acceptable for a man to ask you to put this thing in him? Is it cool for
If
you
he
to put it
wanted
in
in
his mouth?
his ear.
His ear, maybe.
Okay, so he wants you to put this thing in and out his ear. Okay, hey, look. If you like a nigga, if
He's
you
got
like a guy
itchy
who gets
ears.
ear. Say again.
So what are you
He got
saying that
itchy
means?
ears.
Darrell, what do you?
Go ahead.
What are you saying that means if he asks you to put it, let's say in his anus? What does that mean?
He's gay.
It means. Listen, I know what it means. He likes
Oh,
things
you know what it means? It just means that
he likes things in
he
his
has
back.
pleasure in his
Right.
backside.
He likes things in his backside, right? That's what it means, and it means you don't come with anything to satisfy that need. So, how compatible are you? That's my what I would think might be different. I don't know. I don't go that way, but I just think that it sometimes
I
people
mean, you
want
just
something
get a
that's out.
strap on and make it work.
So, but what does that do for you?
It lets me know
Exactly.
that I'm pleasuring him. I don't
Good.
know.
Okay, cool. So if you're that person that is a giver and you giving gets you excited, then that would be something for you. You know, and that could work. Good luck with that. I'm saying, you know.
I'm trying to be open-minded here.
Right.
Oh, I'm closed-minded. I'm closed to anything going in anything in me. So absolutely not even thought. And vice versa. There could be things that a woman want me to do to her that is outside of my norm as well. Like we already talked about certain body fluids or substances I can't do. And if you want somebody to do that to you, I'm not the man. You understand me? And actually, I'm gonna tell you, I judge. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shallow. So even if you ask me to do it, I can't talk to you no more. It means it's been done before, and now you have it on you. I'm cool. Hey,
literally and figuratively.
Yes. Hey,
Like,
yo,
whoa.
you got it. Hey, go ahead. No, you don't hug goodbye no more. You ain't go ahead now.
Wow.
You gotta roll because this is what you're into, and I judge. Yes, I judge. Not that it's bad or good, but it's terrible for me. So, I don't like it. Go ahead.
Ronnie says hello.
What's
Hey,
up,
Ronnie.
But yeah, I don't want any of your bodily fluids. If that's what you're into, either number one or number two, I'm cool on that, right? I'm cool. I couldn't even be with you knowing that you had a number two and it happened to you at one point in time. That's it. That's it. It's like it was one time, and the guy, I'm like, hey yo, you can stop the story right now. We're done. We are done here. I don't care who it was. You can be the baddest girl in the world. I'm cool knowing you had two on you. I mean, what do you think? If someone came to you and they're like, my king is, I like you to do number two on me. Could you be with them even if they were cool with you saying you're not into that? Could you still be with them? Knowing that at a certain point they were a toilet at one point in time?
Next toilet. Former toilet.
Nah,
right?
Yeah, nah, because that has like feces it got diseases and stuff in it. You know.
Even if they washed it off, and they said that was a long time ago.
Nah.
It's the mentality.
Watch off.
Daryl
You
said
can't
20
wash
years ago.
off,
You still nah.
At that point, she can't even touch me. Hey, go ahead now. Go ahead. You sleep. No, we don't need to hug it out. I'm not driving you in my car. No.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
41 years ago, this happened. Hey, go ahead now.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
goodness. That's
cool.
Judgmental there, Daryl. That's
It is. I just said I prefaced this by saying I'm very judgmental. Not judging in the sense that are good or bad. It's terrible for me. I'm cool. You know how you felt about the Burger King bathroom being dirty?
Yes.
Well, you're the Burger King bathroom. It ain't no way around that for me. Ain't none. You know what I mean?
Everybody has those deal breakers. Yes.
Right. And number two is a deal the obliterator. You understand me?
Obliterator.
Now, number one, that's not bad. Maybe had that in the past. Like, I'm not really into it. But I might be able to, depending on how many times you got showered on, how many rainstorms you're in.
Wow.
So now she gotta give a number.
Right. Now she gotta give her a count for rainstorms.
Like we said, now we gotta talk. It's amazing. We're gonna talk all the time, but when you need to talk. We need to talk about these showers. How did you come about it?
And is there a shower limit for her? Does she say 3 and you say that's too many? What do we say?
It might be, depending on my feeling. I got to figure out how these showers happen. Did these showers, where were the showers at?
Where was it? Right.
Did it go on her legs? Did it go on her face? Like, what happened with these showers? Okay, I need to know.
That's a lot of questions.
Jeez. What about other bodily fluids on the face?
Oh, listen, listen. We can all day do the what's it called, the shot, or whatever shot. Yeah, facials are cool. That's good for their face. Like the skin glows. That's cool. You know what I mean? I want your skin to glow. I would think that has happened.
So
right?
you don't care how many previous facials she's gotten?
Oh wait. We always. I don't ask. If you tell me, that could be a deal breaker.
But if she has extra dewy skin,
again, I expect her to have.
You might think something.
No, I won't think it because I expect her to be able to be a plate at a certain point and catch. Right? I expect her face to be wet. Like certain things you expect from me. I expect it to be on your face, in your mouth, in your stomach. These things happen. Right? I don't think that's outside the norm. Right? To me, not saying they all.
Oh my. Oh my. So wait.
Not saying everybody does it, but I think that's normal. It's normal to get on your face.
It's okay for her to have a dewy face,
and in your stomach.
neck, dewy stomach,
pearl necklace, in the face, red eye. How many times y'all had a red eye? Not y'all, but how many times people have red eye? It was the work with the eye red because it got the eye. Listen, these things happen, so I don't think that's
I have never heard of a red eye from anything except an eye infection.
Well, listen,
pink eye, not red eye, pink eye.
Once they die,
conjunctivitis or something. I don't know what eye infection.
Yeah, it's not a. Well, you know, the sperm makes the eye red. It irritates it.
Oh god.
So at times, everybody now nobody knows about the red eye. I said like red eye.
I thought it was a train, the red eye.
Oh my god.
So like I said, I expect certain things to be happening. Like I expect
I think everybody food delirious today.
Yeah, it's over, Doc. It's a wrap. Yeah. Red eye. It's a wrap.
It's not. Look, things happen. So I know as grown people, certain things happen. I know those are normal for some people. I don't think that's a problem. I wouldn't trip over that. That's normal. But number 1 and 2, or if people get thrown up on each other, stuff like that is not, to me, is a problem. I don't want to deal with any of that. But other stuff is normal. Where people get shot on their back, it gets shot all over the place. That happens. That's normal. That's normal. So.
Yeah, I'll stay boring. I'll stay in my backyard boring. Oh my goodness.
Ruth just be capping. You've been married for 39, 50 years.
Too many years for that. Yes, to hear all of that.
You had better. You didn't cycle all this.
All I do is Google. I Google and I come here once a week to learn things.
There you go.
That's it.
And you got to use this knowledge somewhere. So again, there's going to be some things that we do that I think are normal. I think that is normal parts. Yeah, but like I said, the only thing really right now I can think of would be any type of number one, number two, throw up, something like that. I ain't really with that. If they're doing anything like trains or something like that, if I find that, I'm out too. I don't want to know she was in a train. She got ran down on like my 4 guys at the same time. Well, in a row or anything like that. I don't really. Hey, people can live. I just don't want that to be a lived experience for the girl I'm with. You know what I mean? This is. Nor would I want the same thing. I think that you could feel the same way. Like, well, you were in a train. I could understand somebody not wanting a guy who was involved in something like that, right? So, but that's why I think we don't ask a lot of questions because we really don't want to know these things.
Yeah.
And do we need to know it? Do we need to know all of that?
So, yes, some people do. Right. So, like I said, we talked about if somebody needs to know certain things and you can't answer those questions, maybe you're not for that person. That's why you need to know these things early. Right. Some people might need to know your history to move forward. If that's the person, then they're not for you. Like for me, I don't really want to know. I'm not going to ask, how many people are you with? I'm not asking that question. I don't really want to know. Right. That makes it tougher to be with you if I know 97. Oh shit. Every time you see a guy walk by, you was with him too?
Wait, that number is too close to mine. What?
Right? Exactly.
Hey, listen, that's why I don't want to know no numbers because I'm cool. If you start finding out, then it starts playing tricks in your head. That's what I feel like. It starts playing tricks in your head, and now she can't go to work no more because every guy at work is thinking. So I don't want to know.
Wow.
I don't. Now, would you? Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Cool. You just need to know the big things like when the last time you got a checkup. Those things I want to know. Have you? When the last time you seen a doctor? It's something you need to know, right? And when are you going again? Because I know I just need to make sure everything is cool. And you asked me about the last relationship or something things, but I think it's real surface. I do want to know how the last relationship ended. And how you talk about it, how you talk about that relationship, and you kind of put yourself like, well, I did some things wrong, but if it's all the other person, I can kind of leery at that. Oh, they were this, and they didn't. I can't. What you do? Nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be you do nothing. I ain't gonna be you do nothing because I see you're not ready. Yeah, you're not ready to take any accountability for things you did. Because I think in most relationships, it's 2 people that let it fail. There's things better. And if you see nothing wrong that you could have did better, that could be problematic for me. So, but other than that, yeah, I don't know. What are you smiling for, Brenda? It's ridiculous. Look at him, all cheeks over there, just smiling. It's crazy.
Don't show your teeth, Brenda. Not on this panel. Don't show all 30 teeth.
I'm like, wow, I didn't know it was going to be X-rated tonight.
It's a rule. Yeah, right?
We didn't know it was going to be X-rated. This is Leanne.
Not Leanne.
Leanne is the one who she does it. She's like, look, we're gonna pop up. This is what we're gonna do, and we do it.
Freaky Friday.
I don't know.
Can take you there.
Bearded man last week. Now Freaky Fridays. What is really going on? Leanne, do you want to talk about it?
We'll be ready now.
No.
She don't want to talk about it. It's cool. Yourself. It's okay to not let your freak out. Right? Some people are freak in the morning, freak in the evening, freak just like May. But again, I think the word freak, and we'll kind of end it, but the word freak to me is really it's so subjective because there's really no definition of the word. I don't think. I think sometimes what people think are freaky may not be as freaky for some other people. So I wish I could find a definite definition of freaky, but who knows? But hey, whatever your freak level is, lean into it. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid. Because if you're afraid that someone's going to leave because you're a freak, you don't need to be with them. If you want to be somebody that can accept you.
Right.
So they want to pull someone out and put it in you. You can say no. You don't have to accept that. Or you can say yes, whatever it is. But whatever your freak is your freak. Right? It's okay. And whatever your freak is okay. Most of the time.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, most of the time. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. Right, Leanne?
Well,
Here we go.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It's okay.
It's okay. Ruth, your freakiness is okay.
I know that. Thank you for letting me know that.
Right. Your freakiness is okay. You can do it for 16 minutes a day.
My once a week, 15 minutes is
great.
15,
I'm gonna say go to 16. Give him something different. Give him a whole extra minute.
I might switch it up, and then he's gonna be questioning me. Thanks to you. All right.
What's the extra minute about?
Where'd you learn that?
Yeah. All of a sudden you want to go
on
extra?
the Friday panel, then I won't be allowed to be on here anymore.
But that's good. At least we know who the boss is. Thank you. Maybe it's not as secure over there.
Not as jail as you think, right?
It might be not as jailish as we think. Oh, any last words, guys? Anything? Ruth,
let your freak flag fly.
Say that 3 times, Doc. Let your freak
I know, right?
fly.
I could barely get it out the first time.
flag fly.
Find your 3 positions.
What you do is
Find your 3. You get 3.
Dudes, men, stop going out for the freakiness. Try to get it at home.
Yes, Doc, I like that.
How can we get it? Because you said after 50, I think they said your freakiness is over.
No, we said it's different, but we can still at home, Doc. You're right.
Yeah, we want to do it at home in the bed all the time. The same thing.
Or if not, my last words is take your nasty bathroom outside kit with you, your towels, your wipes, so forth.
There goes the spontaneity.
Be prepared. Be prepared.
We carry around this big bag with hand sanitizer.
That's my compromise. That's all I got.
That's not. Hey, it's a compromise. Hey, no, don't worry about. Leave your bag at home. I'll be all right. I'm about to go play basketball all night. What you got, Brenda?
I say find those 3 positions and rock out with it. That's what I say.
Yes.
Big 3. Rock out with the big 3. Hey.
The big 3.
At least you got 3.
1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
We can do all 3.
Yeah, listen. At the Burger King bathroom. How about the Gap dressing room? Oh,
maybe,
God.
maybe.
I'm gonna give Roger a hug.
He's a germaphobe too. He'll be like, ugh.
Now he has to, like, well, I can't do it anyway, so I gotta say, just to make her feel better. It's disgusting. I would never want to do it there. It's okay. I'm gonna give him a nice hug.
Hug him when you meet him. All right.
I am. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Such a good man being denied. But hey, what'd you say, Leanne?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. You got any last words, Leanne?
Nah.
Wow.
I think everybody summed it up pretty well.
Right. You said let your freak flag fly. Fellas, use that. You can use that tongue twister. When you go down and say, let my freak flag fly, and I'll get her there. Get her right there. That tongue be twisted up, she will be just a little cute. Hey, thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank everybody from Facebook. Thank everybody who joined us on the YouTube. Everybody continue to jump on that YouTube, hit the like, subscribe, share. Please keep inviting everybody to the Facebook group. We really are growing. We love all the commentary, the posts. Keep it up. So thanks to everybody for joining us. And again, we'll see you guys next week. And it'll be up to Leanne what we do. So Leanne, hit the button.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.